Hi, hello, welcome everyone. It is Forex Master YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's now get into this video and learn about how to calculate pips in Forex. This is where I need your maximum concentration. If you are distracted before now, please stay focused from now onwards. For most currency pairs in Forex, we start calculating the pips from the fourth decimal place. However, there are a few exceptions. We would start with the general ones and go to the higher ones. So before I start, let me repeat. The pips is being calculated starting from the fourth decimal place. Currency moves generally in Forex are measured and calculated in pips. Now let us look at how pips are calculated in Forex. In order to calculate the value of 1 pip in a currency pair, you have to multiply the amount of your trade in lots by 1 pip in a decimal form, for example 0.0001 or 0.01 or 0.1, and then divide it by the current exchange rate of the quote currency. To the US dollar, lot is given in units of a base currency. Now we are going to look at about what does pip value means. The pip value of a given trading position is its change in value due to 1 pip move in the relevant foreign exchange rate. All other factors remain equal. The currency that a pip's value is expressed in should be your account's base currency. This means the numeric pip value of a position can vary depending on which base currency you are specify when you open an account. And we should look about how is pip value used in forex trading. Pip values gives you a useful sense of the risk involved and margin required per pip when taking a position in currency pairs of similar volatility levels. Without performing a precise calculation of the pip value in a currency pair, an accurate assessment of the risk you are taking by holding a position is in a given currency pair cannot be made. Why pip calculation is important in forex? Pip calculation matters because it affects risk. If you don't know what the pip value is by calculating, you can't precisely calculate the ideal position size for a trade, and you may end up risking too much and too little on a trade. Now guys, I'm gonna tell you there are three categories on lot sizes. It's micro, mini and lot. In micro, as shown in the image, 0.01 each pip equals $0.10 as it goes on. In mini, it's 0.10 each pip equals $1 and it goes on. And lot, it's 1.00 each pip is equal to $10 and it goes on. These are the three lot sizes and you can check it out. I'm going to give you each examples on mini, micro and lot. An example 1, micro lot size. Just assume that GBP USD, pounds versus US dollar, its current value is 1.3265 and moving of 2 pips from its current value, it's obviously the new value will be 1.3267 as shown in the image. And another example, as you can take USD CAD pair, that's US dollar versus Canadian dollar, and just assume that current value is 1.3401 as moving of 5 pips from its current value, then the value will be, the new value is 1.3406. Calculating pips, there are two ways, short method and the long method. Just before I said that was the short method, is the long method. In USD CAD as taken the previous example, it moved 5 pips. The actual calculation is 0.0001 into 5 equals 0.0005, and you should add that 0.005 to the original value of 1.341 as shown in the image, and the 1.3401 is added to 0.0005, it equals to 1.3406, and the both answers are same, but there are two methods. Earlier examples was on mini. Now I'm gonna take you to examples of micro, and two methods of calculation. As I said, one is directly the pip amount can be added to the current value, and another one is it can be added to the fourth decimal place by 0.0001 with pip value to the current value, as you can see the screen. In mini lot, as I said, I would be explaining two methods. Method 1, as you can see in the screen, GBP USD moving 10 pips, the original value is 1.3657, and if 10 pips are moved, you should add those 10 and the answer will be 1.3667. if you add directly, you will get this answer. And method 2, it's long method. 1 pip equals 0.0001. 10 pips, you should calculate it with 0.0001, then the answer is 0.001. You can identify a 0 has been reduced, and you should add that to 1.3657. the final outcome is 1.3667. and you can see in the screen the method 1 and method 2, the answers are same, but those both are in different methods. One is short and one is long. Finally, I'm going to give you an example of lot size as a third category in both methods. Assume that GBP USD moves 100 pips from its original value 1.3657, then directly you can say the answer will be 1.3757. and in method 2 we can see in the long method 1 pip is 0.0001. in 100 pips you should multiply it, then you will get outcome of 0.01. see, the zeros are getting reduced, and you add that 0.01 to 1.3657, the outcome is 1.3757, and the both answers are equal two ways. One is short and one is long. I know that someone would ask, since the shortcut is easy, why are you telling this long method as we go higher? Because it gets more complicated, especially with the numbers that are not rounded numbers. And this is the end of the session, and I hope you guys understand and how to calculate a pip, what is the value of pip and what are the categories pips are separated into. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and stay tuned for our future contents of related to forex.